Namaste, guys, and welcome back to Brain Talk. This is your host and friend, Dr. D, and today let us talk about
Vince McMahon, a name synonymous with professional wrestling. As the mastermind behind World Wrestling Entertainment, McMahon revolutionized the industry. He transformed it from a niche sport into a global entertainment juggernaut. His vision, for better or worse, redefined sports entertainment. McMahon's influence is undeniable. McMahon's career spanned 5 decades. He started as a commentator in the 1970s. He then acquired WWE from his father in the 1980s. Under his leadership, WWE reached unprecedented heights. The company became a household name. McMahon's journey, however, was not without its share of controversy. Throughout his tenure, McMahon faced numerous scandals. These ranged from allegations of steroid use to accusations of sexual misconduct. The latter ultimately led to his downfall. In 2024, McMahon resigned from WWE. This followed a series of sexual misconduct allegations. McMahon's story is a complex one. It is a tale of ambition, innovation, and undeniable success. It is also a story of power, controversy, and ultimately, accountability. This essay delves into the rise and fall of Vince McMahon. We will explore his lasting impact on WWE. Vincent Kennedy McMahon was born into the world of professional wrestling. His father, Vincent J. McMahon, was a successful promoter. The elder McMahon ran the Capital Wrestling Corporation. This would later become the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, and eventually WWE. Despite his family's involvement in the business, Vince Jr. initially pursued other interests. He graduated with a degree in business administration. He briefly worked as a traveling salesman. However, the lure of the squared circle proved too strong to resist. In the early 1970s, McMahon joined his father's company as a commentator. He quickly rose through the ranks. He displayed a natural charisma and a keen understanding of the business. McMahon's ambition, however, extended far beyond announcing matches. He envisioned a future where wrestling transcended its regional roots. He saw the potential for a national, even global audience. In 1982, Vince McMahon purchased the company from his ailing father. This move marked a turning point in wrestling history. With Vince Jr. at the helm, the stage was set for a revolution. A new era of sports entertainment was about to dawn. Under McMahon's leadership, the WWF transformed. He shed the company's regional image, embracing a bolder, entertainment-focused approach. McMahon knew fans craved larger-than-life characters and storylines. He delivered both. WrestleMania debuted in 1985. Held at Madison Square Garden, it was a spectacular success, featuring celebrities, music, and high-stakes matches. WrestleMania's success cemented McMahon's status as a visionary. It ushered in a golden age for wrestling. McMahon built storylines and rivalries, cultivating stars like Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage. These wrestlers became household names. The WWF, later WWE, became a pop culture phenomenon. McMahon's marketing savvy propelled WWE to new heights. The company expanded internationally. However, McMahon faced challenges and controversies. As WWE's popularity soared, so did the scrutiny. Allegations of steroid use and violent storylines surfaced. McMahon remained undeterred, determined to solidify WWE's dominance in entertainment. The 1990s saw the wrestling industry embroiled in fierce competition. WE, under McMahon's leadership, faced a formidable rival in World Championship Wrestling. This rivalry pushed McMahon to take even greater risks. It led to one of the most controversial and successful periods in WWE history, the Attitude Era. The Attitude Era was a departure from the family-friendly entertainment of the past. It embraced edgier storylines, more provocative characters, and a willingness to push the boundaries of taste and decency. This era was defined by anti-establishment figures like Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and D-Generation X. These wrestlers challenged authority, often targeting McMahon himself. McMahon, ever the showman, leaned into the controversy. He cast himself as the villainous Mr. McMahon, a tyrannical boss who stood in the way of the rebellious wrestlers. This on-screen persona, a caricature of his real-life persona, resonated with audiences. It added another layer of intrigue to the WWE's already captivating storylines. The Attitude Era was a ratings bonanza for WWE. It propelled the company to new heights of popularity and financial success. However, it also drew criticism for its often crude humor, its glorification of violence, and its use of sexually suggestive content. Despite the controversy, or perhaps because of it, the Attitude Era cemented WWE's place in pop culture history. Section 5. The Fall of the Titan, Sexual Misconduct Allegations. Vince McMahon's reign as the king of professional wrestling ended in 2022. Amidst controversy, McMahon stepped down as CEO and chairman of WWE. Allegations of sexual misconduct and hush money payments emerged. Multiple women accused McMahon of harassment and assault. Reports claimed he paid millions in hush money. Under pressure, McMahon retired in July 2022. The scandal clearly influenced his departure. Section 6. Mr. McMahon, a candid look at a complex legacy. In the wake of McMahon's resignation, Netflix released a 6-part documentary series titled Mr. McMahon. The series offered an unflinching look at McMahon's life, career, and the controversies that plagued his later years. The documentary featured interviews with former wrestlers, industry insiders, and journalists, as well as archival footage of McMahon himself. Mr. McMahon explored the allegations of sexual misconduct in detail. It also delved into other controversies that had dogged McMahon throughout his career. These included allegations of steroid use among wrestlers, accusations of exploiting talent, and concerns over WWE's often dangerous working conditions. The documentary presented a complex portrait of Vince McMahon. It acknowledged his undeniable brilliance as a businessman and his revolutionary impact on the world of professional wrestling. However, it also exposed the darker side of his legacy. It revealed a man who often prioritized personal gain and ambition over the well-being of those around him. Mr. McMahon sparked widespread debate about the legacy of Vince McMahon. It forced wrestling fans and critics alike to grapple with the complicated truth behind the man who built a global entertainment empire. Section 7. WWE After McMahon, a new era begins. In the aftermath of Vince McMahon's departure, WWE underwent a period of significant transition. McMahon's daughter Stephanie McMahon and longtime executive Nick Khan were appointed co-CEOs. Paul "Triple H" Levesque, a former wrestler and McMahon's son-in-law, assumed control of WWE's creative direction. The new leadership team vowed to usher in a new era for WWE. They promised a workplace culture free from harassment and discrimination. They also pledged to focus on creating a more diverse and inclusive product that appealed to a broader audience. Under Triple H's creative direction, WWE underwent a noticeable shift in tone and content. Storylines became less reliant on shock value and more focused on in-ring action and character development. WWE also made a concerted effort to promote women's wrestling, giving female performers more prominent roles and storylines. The changes implemented by the new leadership were generally well received by fans and critics. However, the shadow of Vince McMahon continued to loom large over the company. Section 8. The Unsettled Legacy of a Polarizing Figure. Vince McMahon's legacy remains a subject of intense debate. There is no denying his profound impact on the world of professional wrestling. He transformed a niche form of entertainment into a global phenomenon. He created countless iconic moments and unforgettable characters. He built a business empire that continues to thrive even in his absence. However, McMahon's achievements are forever tarnished by the allegations of sexual misconduct that led to his downfall. The stories shared by his accusers paint a damning picture of a man who abused his power and exploited those around him. The hush money payments, if true, only served to reinforce the image of a man who believed himself to be above the law and accountable to no one. Vince McMahon's legacy is a cautionary tale. It is a reminder that even the most brilliant and successful individuals can be capable of great harm. It is a reminder that power, when left unchecked, can corrupt even the most well-intentioned. Section 9. The Future of WWE, a Legacy Redefined. The future of WWE without Vince McMahon at the helm remains uncertain. The company faces a rapidly changing media landscape and increased competition from other forms of entertainment. However, WWE has proven itself to be a resilient and adaptable entity. It has weathered numerous storms throughout its history. The new leadership team, under Stephanie McMahon and Triple H, has the opportunity to redefine WWE's legacy. They can build upon the company's strengths while addressing the missteps of the past. They can create a workplace culture that is safe and inclusive for all. They can produce a product that is both entertaining and respectful of its audience. Only time will tell what the future holds for WWE. However, one thing is certain, the company will continue to evolve and adapt. The legacy of Vince McMahon, both the good and the bad, will continue to shape the company he built. It is up to the next generation of WWE leadership to learn from the past and chart a new course for the future.
Well, that was the video, guys. Do let me know in the comments below what you think of Vince McMahon and the WWE. I'll see you guys on the next video. Until then, peace and take care.